Hey guys, so I filmed a video with my partner today. He's not in the video, but he did select some of my products, my makeup items that I have put together for this look. If you want to have a look at the video, what I did and everything, what I've used, just carry on watching. I wanted him to just pick out of like all the products that I have, so between all my primers, which primer to use, between my foundations, which foundation to use, and so on and so on. I told him with the eyeshadow look to pick 3 different shades. If he was going to pick a palette, probably try to use some shades within that palette. He did decide to use a single eyeshadow, so the palette that he only chose 2 shades in that palette, which is fine, but this is what I came up with. And he also picked my lipstick, so yeah, didn't really have much choice in the matter. If you want to see how I created this masterful piece, then stay tuned. Okay, so primers, I've got this Rimmel Instant CC Primer. I've got 3 of the e.l.f.'s. I've got the tone adjusting one, I've got the illuminating one, I've got the Revolution All a Blur, I've got Ordinary, and I also have another e.l.f. which is the poreless one. So let me just try and hold all these up. Which one should I use? Nice. I've only got 2 concealers, so okay. Alright, so I've got 4 foundations. I've got the NYX foundation, e.l.f., Revolution, and also a Garnier BB cream. So which one? The NYX one? Okay. Alright, I've got 3 bronzers. I've got the Model Co bronze, I've got my MAC bronze, which is also sort of like a highlighter, and then my Revolution bronze. Ooh, okay. Alright, so I've got 6 blushes here. I've got my new Colourpop blush. This is in the shade Prenup. I've got an e.l.f. cream blush that's in my Project Pan. This is in the shade Peach Perfection. I've got Makeup Obsession, the Cheek and Lip Duo from Revolution. I've got a Lancome blush, which is Blush Subtil in Blushing Treasure. I've got Circa blush in Hannah Lay Bay, and I've got the L'Oreal Le Blush. So, alright, moment of truth. Which one should I pick? You want me to pick the Makeup Revolution? Excuse the sweaty mess, we're having a heat wave here in England. Onto highlighters, I've got the Colourpop Manifest That. I've got Makeup Revolution in, this is just the highlighter reloaded, Make an Impact. The e.l.f. highlighter from their Retro Paradise. And this is the multi-dimensional face and body shimmer. I've also got this liquid highlighter from Maybelline. This is the strobing liquid one. I've also got 3 liquid highlighters from Academy of Colour. So, Colourpop. Okay, so eyeshadows are going to be a little tricky. What I'm going to ask him to do is pick, obviously, if he's going to pick an eyeshadow palette, then within that eyeshadow palette, I want him to pick 3 shades. I also have some singles, though, that he can pick as well. So I'm going to let him pick and choose. So I've got the Color 24 Tattoo eyeshadow in pink gold. I've got this L'Oreal Antique Gold shade. I've got Bobbi Brown Heat Ray. Now, eyeshadow palettes, I've got this Rose Quartz from Primark. I've got the LA Dreams from Revolution. e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette. I've got the Miss Bliss from Colourpop, which I love. I've got a Maybelline Urban Kit, Maybelline City Kits Urban Lights. I've got Maybelline Blush Nudes. I've got the NARS Afterglow palette. I've got the MAC 6 shade palette. And I've also got a mini e.l.f. quad here. So, do you want to pick an eyeshadow palette? Okay. Do you want to pick any of the singles? Alright, so he's picked the Bobbi Brown Heat Ray, which is this lovely rusty orange colour. And then within the, and he's also picked this palette from Maybelline, the Urban Lights. So I want to do 3 shades. So you have to pick 2 shades from here.
2?
Mm-hmm. The green one? Okay. Oh my god, those are awful. I hate you. They're my least favorite. Okay, next up we want to pick a mascara. So which one? Okay, right. So within my lipsticks, just pick one. Okay, this is a candy from Rimmel London. So this is this lovely pink one. All right, so now I've got everything I need. I'm going to put my lip together. Okay, so I am very, very, very shiny. It is so hot right now. So I'm going to start with the primer from Revolution. This is actually a really nice primer. But I'm also shiny right now, so I don't know if it's going to do too much. Alright, so he picked the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. This is actually quite a dark shade on me, but I'm going to try and work with it. I don't know if you can tell, but it pulls a little bit orange, but actually it looks okay. So maybe it's just like all in my head. Next, he picked the MAC bronzer, and this is in my Project Pan, so I'm actually quite happy that he picked this one so I can use it. I recently washed all my brushes, so hopefully they're still okay. I don't think I've ever washed them until now. Next up, let's have a look. Alright, next he picked the Makeup Obsession from Revolution. And this one I really do like, but it's so similar to my e.l.f. one. I kind of wanted him to pick something else, but it's fine. Alright, just applying it liberally because I need to use it up. I don't even know if that comes off, but I think it's super pretty and quite subtle. Okay, next up, what else did he pick? He picked the Colourpop highlighter. So this is brand new. I just got this. I actually haven't even taken the thing off the mirror, so let me just do that. I only used this just recently in my Colourpop haul, and it's got a lovely sort of pinky shimmer to it. So let's just So that's looking super pretty actually. Oh, if you see me sweating in this video, I'm so sorry. It's just boiling right here. Okay, so next up he picked, oh, I forgot to do concealer. Okay, this is all sort of messed up, but we'll do a little bit of concealer. Kind of forgot about it. My head's all over the place right now. I really don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. So when I did my Makeup Revolution haul, I said I really liked this concealer, but since then, I really haven't enjoyed it. I find it quite drying. And I've already got the e.l.f. 16 Camo concealer, and that is really drying. So for me, I feel like I have 2 really drying concealers, which is not great. Alright, so I am now ready for my eyes. Okay, so what we're going to do first is, I'll just recap what he's got. So he got the Bobbi, I really like this one, the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow. But he also picked from the Urban Lights Maybelline this one and this one. This is a horrible, horrible like black shimmer, and then this is a horrible green. So I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to start with this lovely Bobbi Brown one. I'm just going to blend this out a little bit. I wish I had more of these Bobbi Brown single eyeshadows. They're so nice, but they're really quite pricey. I think I paid about £27 for this, if I remember correctly. But they are really, really luxurious, and I kind of felt like splashing out. So that's quite pretty, isn't it? I'm gonna put it in a corner here. Okay, so with the green, I really don't know what I'm going to do. I might do a little bit of green underneath, actually. I was going to do it on top, but I think it might ruin the look. So the reason he picked these colors, he told me, is because they're Miami Dolphin colors. So, okay, and now I have to use this one. It's not really coming off. I thought it was a lot darker than it's coming up. It's like really nothing's popping up. Maybe I'll put it underneath. It's almost like a grey. Okay, I think because I've gone a bit crazy with this look, I'm going to put more orange. Woohoo! Okay, so next up I'll do the mascara. Alright, last up he picked this pink, which is obviously not going to go. I just want to bring you close so you can actually see this, because this is quite something. Anyway, that completes my video of my partner picking my makeup. This is the look that I came up with. It is quite awful, but you know, that's life. I mean, apart from the eyeshadow and the lips obviously all clashing and not going well together, I think product-wise it all looks good. I'm actually surprised that this NYX foundation doesn't look too dark on me. Maybe it's just in my head that it's too dark, or maybe the lighting is a little bit off and it's looking better than it actually is. But no, I actually really like this, and I probably add it into my everyday. I have been storing it because I thought, oh, it's actually too dark. But this is the perfect time to use it because it is the summer. I probably have a little bit more, you know, tint to my skin at the moment, so I'll just use it. Really realized that this is just hideous. It's just so old, and the fallout is awful. I got so much green under my eyes from doing the the eyeshadow, and also this one is not dark. It's more of a really like grayish, almost blue tint to it. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting, but the quality is just so bad with this Maybelline palette. I already knew that when I was keeping it, when I decluttered. I knew that I would be getting rid of it soon. I might get rid of it even sooner than I expected, just simply because of how awful it is. But overall, it was quite fun. Obviously, the star of this makeup is this Bobbi Brown single eyeshadow. I really think it's lovely. I really haven't used it enough for the amount of money that I paid for it, so I am going to try to use it a little bit more. It's just, if you can see that, that's That's a lovely gold, rusty, orangey color that I really love. You know, I love this mascara. This is like my favorite mascara right now. I mentioned the concealer. Not a fan of it. What else? I love this lipstick, but just not with this look. I think it's absolutely terrible. The Makeup Obsession blush is really good. I don't know if you can really see it, but I really quite like it. As you saw, I just like went like this and then I just dab it in with my fingers, and I think that helps. I don't really know how else to put this on. I don't like it as a lip because it can be a lip and cheek duo, and I only really like it for my cheeks. But it is very similar to my other blush that I have from e.l.f., which I mentioned, but obviously the formula is newer because I just purchased this, and the e.l.f. one is like 4 years old. Yeah, the All Blur is really good. Maybe that's why my foundation looks so good. And I really, really, really like the Colourpop highlighter. I think that is lovely. Not forgetting obviously the MAC bronze. That's my go-to. That's in my project pan. I really, really love that. But overall, he picked some good products, some products that I like. And then threw in this eyeshadow just to make it more difficult for me, which is fine. I like a challenge. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!